September now, can you believe it, as time flies? And the nice thing about September is you're still able to go walk on the beach and enjoy the nice atmosphere, but you have to wear a jacket. So things are starting to cool down. So that was kind of my theory behind September, is I wanted something that was neutral, but kind of like a change of season. But at the same time, I didn't want summer to go away. So we kept the gorgeous shells in, as you can see, and tried to do a little bit of a beachy theme. There we go. All right. Now I did a fun little thing here. I started out with my roses. But what I did to add a little bit of interest is I used some Galix leaves. Because I like them because they have a nice brown texture to them. And being as we're keeping it fairly neutral, I wanted the brown texture for this. And all I did was took it, and it's got this little divot here, and I just sort of brought the rose in there and the rose in here. And I used a beautiful brown floral tape, and I framed it. And what I'm doing is I'm just bringing in the color a little bit closer to the rose. You could do this and do like a whole hand tie. One more. There's 5 roses in this one. Again, you can use as many roses as you want. If you wanted to put a dozen in and do something really spectacular, that would be really cool. And there we go. Done. All right, so see how that looks? Isn't that neat? So all I did was I found 4 corners. I had a nice tall one I left. A bit taller. There we go. Anybody can make this arrangement. This is really easy because it's flowers and foliage. I get made fun of because I have trouble saying that word. Foliage. But I practice. There we go. It's just as simple as that. So then I did take a little bit more of the Galix, and you can use a little bit of green if you like. And just to, more so because I'm lazy, and Galix is great because it covers up the base really fast. And I'm all about the lazy base maker. But I do like different textures, and that's where the beautiful seeded eucalyptus comes in. Because it's got those gorgeous berries on it, I found it would be the perfect thing to go with your roses and your Galix and the neutrals of this arrangement. There we are. A little bit more. He needs a home too, right? Do that, and then we use some Italian ruscus. Bring another texture in. You don't need a whole bunch of this stuff, just enough to say, hello there, I'm here. So I'm going to put a little more Galix in the back, because I see a hole. And that's about it. And then I have these beautiful pods, which I really like this stuff. I don't know. I've always liked it, and I don't often use it, but I thought in this case it would be a great thing to use because you want that natural element. There we go. Maybe down here. And along with those, I made are some, these are homemade. Laugh, but it works really well. These are just some beautiful shells that I got from the store. And all you do is just glue them on. The glue gun down, as not to burn myself. And then you just take your pick, and then you got yourself a shell on the pick. And you can start just placing these beautiful shells right down in the arrangement. Because you have this gorgeous container, you might as well continue it and all throughout. All I did was take some curly willow, maybe a couple strands of it, that should be good. You don't need a whole lot. And all I did was twirl it. I got some of my tape out. I'm just going to cut it. And I just bound it with this nice brown tape so that you couldn't see it. Because again, it's really important that you hide your mechanics. All I did, it's a secret, is I just took it and laid it beautifully on top so you just didn't see it. You can have it sort of coming out a little bit if you like, or anything like that. Actually, I kind of like that guy out there, but we'll tuck him in. So it's all very neutral. Now you'll notice with this is I didn't use any leaf shine or anything like that. I'm going to add a little bit of Salal. You don't need to add leaf shine. This isn't a shiny, happy arrangement. This is a neutral arrangement. And sometimes you can have gorgeous flowers made in the neutrals. And shine just wouldn't be appropriate for this arrangement. But again, just some more texture. So there you are. I gotta look. Oh, it's beautiful. Isn't that fun? Just really easy to do. And I like this shell because it kind of lends itself to that. So the next one I'm going to do is some beautiful upright. Kind of nice when it's tight in there. Oh, see? Then I don't need the tape. When you can lift it up, that's a pretty good sign. Now this one, I love the fact that the shawl sort of lends itself to an upright arrangement. And we use some gorgeous white roses here. And this here is Genestra. And I also use a little bit of the bear's grass. Now this is a fantastic flower because again, you kind of wanted it to be in the grassy kind of look and like something's caught in the reeds, I don't know. Again, my imagination. So all you do is just take your Genestra and your grasses, or you could use wax flower. It comes in that nice creamy white. And I sort of just put it right towards the back in the middle and just let it do its thing. Voila, isn't that lovely? And then we'll put in our roses. I'm going to start lower this time. And I did have some sort of woven in between the things, sort of stuck in the reeds as I was thinking. Here. All right, so we're going to put in some beautiful Galix. We'll use some more of the pods. Put one here. And again, we're playing on texture here with the Ming fern. Alrighty, and maybe a little Italian ruscus. We'll put some seeded eucalyptus in it. Then we're going to add some more shells. Isn't that fantastic? Maybe one right between these here. Nothing wrong with that. And let's check on the one we made. Ah, voila, it's dry. Some seeded eucalyptus. Try that again. All right, sorry, I got to look at her and see where we're sitting. I'm going to add a little bit more Genestra to this side. Kind of give that gorgeous fan effect. Curly willow. When in town, I want to add a little bit again of that beech wood feeling to it. Doesn't that just make you want to go to the beach? Even in September. There you go. Alrighty. Well, enjoy. I hope you get out to the beach. I hope you have time to play in your store and just have fun with it. And I look forward to seeing you next month. And there you go, September.